We must remember, though, that human rights are universal, indivisible, and interdependent. The protection of civil and political rights goes hand in hand with the fulfillment of economic, social, and cultural rights. Therefore, our approach must be holistic and inclusive and leaving no one behind. We must embark on this journey, and it is important to acknowledge that the progress we have made as a nation in advancing human rights. Our Constitution enshrines the fundamental freedoms and rights of all citizens. We have ratified key international human rights treaties, and our judiciary continues to play a pivotal role in safeguarding the rule of law. In recent years, emerging global challenges such as impacts of climate change, technological advancements, and public health crises have further complicated the human rights landscape. Moreover, the voices of the vulnerable women, children, persons with disabilities, and indigenous communities often go unheard. To address these challenges effectively, we must ensure meaningful participation and inclusivity throughout the planning and implementation processes of the National Action Plan on Human Rights. I do reaffirm our government's commitment to upholding human rights as a fundamental pillar of national development. This journey is neither simple nor swift, but it is necessary and just. Let us use today's dialogue as a platform for innovation, cooperation, and transformative change.
We do this not just in words, but also through actions, ensuring that every Ugandan enjoys their freedoms as enshrined in our laws and international commitments. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say that the National Action Plan on Human Rights is a game changer. It is Uganda's blueprint for embedding human rights in governance, in development, and in everyday life. It aligns with our Vision 2040, the National Development Plan, and our obligations under the regional and international treaties. More than just a document, the Action Plan for Human Rights is a commitment. It is a promise to make Uganda a values and rights respecting nation. Ladies and gentlemen, having underscored the role of the Commission, let me also say this, that the success of the Action Plan does not rest on a single institution. It requires all hands on deck. Equally so, the government must allocate adequate resources for implementation. Without funding, a plan like this only remains as words on a paper.
National Action Plan has taken very many years to be developed. My expectation is that we get a sense of ownership. Human rights is not just about the government, it is about the private sector, civil society, security forces, and even political parties. So my expectation is that we get to own this National Action Plan because it is a living document. We have to keep on improving it to ensure that we respect the Constitution. And these are the arms and legs of the provisions of our laws related to human rights. When you read it, it is a clear roadmap. What we are seeking today is to enrich the document and co-ownership by everybody. The provisions of our Constitution are very ambitious with regard to human rights. We actually require that we are benchmarked internationally. That's why the Constitution provides that if there's any derogation from the human rights that are in the Constitution, they can only be of the type which are internationally acceptable in a free and democratic society. In other words, we are inviting the whole world to peep into our situation so that we don't cross the line. We are not afraid of being held to account, and this National Action Plan, we were not forced to do it. We made a voluntary commitment, and now the world finally will be happy that we have fulfilled our commitment. But it's up to the citizens to continue demanding that the rights that are in the Constitution don't remain dead letters. They must be seen to work, and everybody must be seen to abide by them.